Hello and welcome to another week of Workforce Watercooler. I am Leslie. Joining me as always are Brian and John. We all work for the South Central Workforce Development Board. We sadly missed an episode last week, and we have gotten a lot of feedback that we were desperately missed and people were clamoring for this episode. I unfortunately came down with strep throat and couldn't speak and didn't want to get around anybody. So that's the reason. But yes, we have heard you, the American public, and we know that you want to be in the know as far as what is happening in workforce in South Central Kentucky. So Brian, why don't you lead us off? Is your jacket pink? Is your jacket pink?
It is pink. That's right. Your eyes are not deceived. I found a good deal at Macy's, and I decided to mix up my look. And it's not a fan with my wife. She's. I liked it. I don't know. I've never
I
gone.
like it. Yeah, I was not saying it in a derogatory way, but I just wanted to make sure I was seeing. But yes, very fashionable.
Yeah, put your comments below if you're seeing this on YouTube or whatever your social media. Let me know if I need to ditch the pink or if pink should be, if I'm setting a trend here. But
pink is the new orange.
Yeah. But no, there's been a lot of important work. A lot obviously has happened in the last 2 weeks. The last time we did this, I mentioned how we were trying to pull together some partners that we work with in our workforce system that serve the whole 10-county region, that we're trying to figure out how to improve our processes to serve the job seekers out there and obviously get people plugged into all these available jobs that are out there, good, in demand, and quality jobs that we have. So we've come a long way. Leslie, you've developed a really great platform online for people to connect and to schedule an appointment when we have somebody go county to county and come basically in their backyard. We're looking to implement that system-wide and with other partners. So we've had some really good conversations, really excited to be able to launch this here really soon.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we're really, in the public workforce system, there's a goal of having a one-stop concept, and really what we're trying to tie together is work with partners to create a digital one-stop where we're better linked and better tied through appointment systems and referrals and agreements with all of our partners. So it's kind of exciting that we're moving in this direction, and there's a lot of collaboration going on with it.
Yeah, and so Leslie, you pushed it live, and we've explained it to our partners and to those access points, as we call them, in the 10-county area that we serve. So if you don't know what we're talking about, you're watching this video, go to our board website, southcentralworkforce.com. Go to the Access Point tab at the top, and you can actually schedule or see when someone from our system will be rolling through perhaps your backyard sometime soon. And if you want to meet with that person, talk one-on-one, schedule an appointment, and you can even get a text reminder about it. Just like the dentist's office, the doctor's office.
Exactly.
So Leslie, is this a segue for you?
It could be. I mean, I'll take it.
Sure.
Now, I was not planning on speaking to access points, but just a little blurb about access points in case anyone's wondering. I don't know what an access point is. We have two Kentucky Career Centers, the Bowling Green and Glasgow Career Center. And in addition to those, we have what are known as access points all around the region in every county. Some have 2, some have 3, and it's a way for customers to access many of the same services that we offer at the Kentucky Career Center. And when you go to that appointment page, you can schedule a time, because we have a career coach on call who makes regular visits to those access points. And you can schedule an appointment to meet with someone one-on-one. And that's what we're referring to. The other thing I was going to mention is another way. I know we missed our episode last week, and I wanted to mention for all of our audience that we have another way you can find out what's happening in workforce. We do a bi-monthly, actually this time we did a summer edition community impact report, and that is also on our website. And that gives you a lot of details, a lot of photos. It fills you in on what's been happening all throughout the region, say in a 2-month time span. So that's another resource. If you can't get enough of Workforce Watercooler, this is another form of media that you can access. So throwing it over to you, John.
All right. No, the summer edition's really, really well done. And when you look at it, when I look at it, I marvel at how much activity is going on across our whole staff, across the entire region. It really is impressive. No, I mean, what I was going to mention this week is that we have a board meeting coming up this week on August 12th. And, our as a workforce system, we have a board that's made up of 23 individuals that represent industry and workforce development organizations and state organizations. But this 23-person board oversees what we do. And once every 2 months, we have a board meeting and we report to our board. And we follow a pretty regimented kind of a presentation process where we've written a strategic plan, we have strategic priorities, and the framework for how we report back to our board, kind of falls along the lines of, well, this is what our strategic priorities are. Now let us tell you how we're working towards them. The focus of this upcoming board meeting is our strategic goal number 3, which is really job seeker focused. And what we'll be getting into, we'll be providing the board kind of a deep dive into how we're serving new Americans, how we're serving folks in reentry, some of our recent activities with transitioning military veterans. Brian's going to speak to this employment services coalition concept that he just mentioned. So really, it's open to the public, and if you want to kind of get a feel for who we are, what we do, you're welcome to attend this. It's going to be virtual, and again, we're very transparent in who we are, what we do, and how we try to serve the public. And so I'm always excited about these things because it's a bit of a production for us, because we want to put our best foot forward when we have an opportunity to meet with our board members and report back on what we're doing. So,
but just to brag on John, the meetings are like a well-oiled machine. After being in one of our board meetings, I mean, we've got it down to, this person speaks for 2 minutes. This person speaks for, 4 minutes. It is, I mean, bam, bam, bam. You will, if you go into another meeting, immediately afterward, you're going to be like, dang, this is this is really slow. This is, not flowing. So you set a really high bar as far as the meetings, but there's so much information that we need to communicate. It does so in a very efficient manner. So other meeting arrangers take note. It would be good to watch just from that perspective. So any parting words, guys?
It doesn't require a subscription either. You don't have to pay a fee. It's free, like you said, open to the public. There's no Disney Plus, Netflix, any of that kind of Hulu, Amazon stuff. You just get straight in and stream it, and new content every 2 months.
Bring a change of clothes, because we're going to do the information fire hose on you and just soak you with information, and you'll walk out of there and go, okay, I need to change my clothes and clear my head, because we do have a lot to share. But that's because we're doing big things, and we're very proud of the things that we're doing. So
yeah, and leave us a comment too. If there's something we haven't talked about, that if you've tuned in, or if this is even your first time and you have a question, maybe that could be the subject of our next water cooler.
And I think I will need to update on our website the resources page. I'll need to add in where folks can click to join the meeting. I don't think we have that, just because of the hybrid element. They've always been open to the public, but this way people know they're clicking the correct link to get to that actual meeting. So the board page and click resources, and it will be there by the time you see this episode.
Right.
All right.
So I think that's all we have. Another rousing episode. We're
Refreshing episode.
Yes, and rousing slightly. We're getting people fired up and refreshed.
I guess my pink jacket could be considered my prop for the week, since I don't normally have props like John. So
Yes, very good. I think excellent choice.
if you have ideas on prop, you can leave us a comment on that too.
All right. Thanks as always, and we will see you next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you, everybody.